Hello, good morning students. The next topic which we are going to discuss now is the plants that grow in the desert areas. We have already discussed that plants grow in hilly areas, are straight and tall, and they have needle-like leaves, and they don't have flowers, and they have those cones which have seeds in them, and they grow into new plants. Now coming to the characteristics of the desert plant, as you know, in desert there is very little rainfall or hardly any rainfall. So there is scarcity of water, the land is dry and sandy areas. In those areas, the plants that grow have very long roots because they take in the soil, water and minerals from the soil, going deep inside the soil. Okay, so that's why they have long roots. These plants like cactus, which grow in the desert area, you must have seen cactus. Cactus children, they don't have any leaves and they actually produce their food because plants, we have discussed in the previous lesson that cactus, they produce their food in the stem because it is having the green pigment called chlorophyll. Cactus is a green plant, so it can produce its own food, and that food is not prepared in the leaves. As we know, leaves are the kitchen factory or kitchen of the food factory of the plants, but it is not prepared in the leaves, it is prepared in the stems, and the stems are little fleshy, and again that is also wax covering so that it is protected from the heat, and the water that is stored in the stem is preserved. Okay, so just have a look at this information on plants that grow in the desert areas. Deserts are the areas that receive very little or no rainfall. Adaptation in plants, most plants have long roots that go deep in the soil for absorbing water because they need water for preparation of the food called photosynthesis. So to absorb water, these roots are very long and they go deep inside the soil. Leaves are either absent or present in the form of spines which help in reducing loss of water, or desert plants lose very little water through transpiration. Now, as we know that during the process of photosynthesis, the plants, the leaves give out the oxygen and they also give out water vapor in the form of transpiration. Now, in the desert area, this transpiration is not done because they don't have leaves, or some plants which grow in the desert area, they have they have the spines, and these are the spines actually reducing loss of water. As you have seen the date palm, the khajur ke ped jo hai, you all eat dates, isn't it? And that they have the spines, and that will reduce the loss of water, and these are either not present or in the form of spines. Now, example of desert plants are cactus. Cactus actually have a thick green fleshy stem, which we have studied in the previous chapter, that how it prepares its food. It is preparing the food in the stem, but the stem is not, it is little fleshy, means thick. If you touch a cactus plant, you must have seen cactus plant, and it is little soft and fleshy, and which helps to retain water and also carry out in the photosynthesis. You can see this cactus plant. Okay. So children, in the desert area, plants growing in the desert areas have no leaves, or as I told you, some of them have the spines, and spines actually help them to retain the water so that it is that pricky one spines you have. They have spines instead of leaves. Spines prevent loss of water. We've seen in the cactus also there are spines like thorns. Okay? And thus plants retain water. The plants prepare food in the green fleshy stems which contain chlorophyll. They also store food in the stems and use them because in the desert area water is less, so we store it in the stem only. The different type of plants found in desert area are cactus and palm trees. As I have told you that these are mostly trees found in the desert area. Also you can see babul and kikar trees also, as you have studied in Thar desert they are there. Okay, so this is all about the desert plants. Thank you children.